Good afternoon, everybody. Let's look at your headlines on this Friday afternoon. The House passes legislation to keep the government open, at least for now. Plus, Alabama Governor Ivey weighing in about the lawsuit against the Alabama High School Athletic Association over those Choose Act funds. Plus, Springhill Medical Center has new leadership. We'll tell you who she is coming up. Those stories and more right now on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Buddy, happy Friday to you. I hope all of you are doing well and looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to Friday Night Lights. I love high school football season, and I love our fifth quarter show with Simone and Gerhard. The weather is pretty toasty out there, but it looks nice for all of your weekend events, so enjoy it. Caroline was saying we might get a little rain next week, which it's been a while since we've had any. So enjoy all the sunshine that we're going to get this weekend. Let's go ahead and get to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, a second arrest involving the theft of those 2 tarantulas at a local pet store. 2 red rump tarantulas were taken from B&B Pet Stop on Cottage Hill Road before closing Tuesday night. Surveillance video that you saw a picture just a minute ago showed the kits inside a cart of one of the suspects. Here are the 2 people that have been arrested. Talasia Johnson and Raja Johnson. We don't know how they are related, but they are in Metro Jail. The spider kits typically sell for about $120 each. Number 4, the U.S. Senate passed a resolution introduced by Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville to designate October 14th as National Day of Remembrance for Charlie Kirk. The conservative activist was assassinated a little over a week ago at a Turning Point USA event at Utah Valley University. Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, has now been named the CEO of Turning Point USA. Number 3, Springhill Medical Center has had a change of leadership. Officials announced that Deanna Kyrimis is the facility's new president and CEO. Kyrimis has spent more than 20 years in the healthcare industry and most recently served as the CEO of Arizona Asthma and Allergy Institute. During her career, she's led a number of medical facilities. Longtime leader Jeff St. Clair announced his retirement back in July. She will take over on October 6th. Number 2, Governor Ivey is talking about her lawsuit against the Alabama High School Athletic Association. A judge issued a temporary restraining order against the association after the staff tried to sideline players for a year who utilized the Choose Act funding. Lieutenant Governor Will Ainsworth is asking the public for ideas to reform the organization, saying that the organization believes itself is above the law. It does not have accountability. The governor says she will make sure the group follows the law. The Alabama High School Athletic Association has not responded to those accusations yet. And number 1, the House narrowly passing a bill to keep the government funded through November 21st. But not without a fight. The House passed the bill 217 to 212. 60 votes are required to advance a funding bill. And with a 53-seat Republican majority, it would take Republicans rounding up support of 7 Democrats to move the bill forward. Representative Shamari Figurs claims that while he doesn't want to see a government shutdown, he said it's almost inevitable. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. All right, now we are asking you our question of the day. What do you think about businesses posting about politics on social media? You know, there have been a lot of instances where employees or businesses have posted about politics and they've had some repercussions. Either the person's gotten fired or suspended or boycotted. So we asked you, what do you think about businesses posting about politics? And I'll read some of your comments. Alan says if a business owner is foolish enough to allow his or her personal views or opinions to alienate at least half of its potential customers, then so be it. Melissa says businesses are free to post whatever they want on their social media, and consumers can then decide if they want to do business there or not. Mike says he's tired of people getting offended. He liked this country when people weren't offended by every little thing. Johnny Carson said it best. Entertainers should entertain and keep their personal views to themselves. If it's something I don't agree with, said Sandra, I may never enter that store again. I've already crossed Target and Budweiser off. Christine says they should not. They should stay in their lane. Dave says it's their funeral. So yeah, a lot of opinions there. And if you want to still weigh in, I think this is a pretty hot topic. A lot of people have a lot to say about it. A lot of people have opinions about it. So just let us know what you think. Again, that is our question of the day. Okay, now let's move on to our poll. And this kind of relates a little bit to our question of the day. Will you miss watching Jimmy Kimmel's late night talk show? Will you miss watching Jimmy Kimmel's late night talk show? Yes, nah, or no opinion. As we have reported, his show has been suspended indefinitely. He has not been fired, but his show has been suspended indefinitely for comments he made about Charlie Kirk after his assassination. So let us know what you think. Were you going to miss watching Jimmy Kimmel or not? And if you would like to let us know until 5:30 tonight, that's when we're going to close out our poll and our question. But up until then, we'll be taking your comments and the results of that poll. Okay, thank you so much for joining me for this edition of News 5 Now. The next edition airs at 5:30, and I'll see you back for WKRG News 5 at 5 o'clock. Have a great afternoon, everybody, and a great weekend. I'll see you back in this seat on Monday.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.